you know, it's
you have this opportunity, but there's a restriction. There is such a restriction to your how much you can really involve yourself in it. You know, it becomes very observational. You know, we're going to press tour and you go to like 10 different countries and it's like, God, that must be amazing. It's like, yeah, from the hotel room, you know, you're looking out and then, you know, if there's posters and so on around the streets of your face everywhere, then it's even more difficult. But it's, and not to say you can't navigate your way around it at times.
Right, and we're not complaining, but no, it's an interesting look, and it's a good thought.
Yeah,
you can only it becomes very observational.
Yeah, which look, hey, is not a negative either. At times, it's sort of
just what it is.
Yeah.
It's I think of like popularity and stuff like that. It's just interesting to be part of an experiment. Like, okay, this is what it's like.
Yeah.
That's kind of how I now, like, okay, there's good parts, there's bad parts. I don't think of it as me really as much as like, okay, I'm in this setting.
Yeah.
And this is the experience.
And it's also, it's like the sort of polarity of things. Like every time you solve one problem, life has a way of presenting another challenge, and not even a problem. It's like in order to be able to evolve and growth, you know, the adversity that's shifted your way, and I think that's the sort of the misconception, I suppose, is the assuming that this, that, and the other I'll be void of those problems. You know,
it'll solve it all.
And so what comes with huge benefit, you know, in you know, being like your recognizable personality and so on, and fame and all that is incredible. And it comes with its own things, as does in any industry. I remember talking to my mum about this years ago. She was a high school teacher, and I was like, "Oh man, it's really tricky at work." You know, like the cast and the producer, and you know, and then does the film work and this. And she said, "Yeah, I could kind of, you know, line those things up parallel to my experience, you know, and the students might be my audience, and the principals, the producer, and so on. And it's like that's life, that's the experience. And I think I've gotten much better at sort of not, you know, egoically thinking that my experience is somehow separate, different, or unique. It's like whatever industry, whatever demographic, wherever you're born, you kind of life has a way of throwing you the same sort of options, I guess, to appreciate things in its truest form, rather than sort of, you know, goal seeking or accumulating or whatever.
Yeah, the game doesn't really change. It's like, you don't think of like, oh, these problems are different. It's just like, okay, now there's new things, and that's just life. There's not really I don't think that popularity or celebrity is an escape from
no. And I think if you've
the truth of things, if you're realistic,
yeah, for sure. And there's certainly, you know, there's a sort of you see countless times again and again the sort of I guess not even the purity, but the sort of the motivation behind pursuing something, if it is for the assumption of it solving all the problems, like you know, get ready for a rude awakening, and it's like, oh shit,